4 generations, 20 plus years. And not every Pilot earned Honda's reliability reputation the same way. Some generations are genuinely bulletproof. One generation is responsible for more transmission complaints than almost any other Honda built this century. I'm ranking all 4 Pilot generations from worst to best, based on what actually breaks, when it breaks, and what it costs to fix. If you're shopping used or just want to know how your own Pilot stacks up, this is the order that matters. Rank 4. Worst. 3rd generation, 2016 to 2022. The 3rd Gen Pilot introduced a new 9-speed automatic transmission, and it's the single biggest reason this generation ranks last. Owners consistently report hard shifts, hesitation pulling away from a stop, and the transmission hunting between gears in stop-and-go traffic, especially in the 2016 to 2018 model years. Honda issued several software recalibrations trying to smooth this out, and by 2019, the shifting behavior noticeably improved. Some early units still needed the transmission replaced outright, with repair costs in the $3,000 to $4,500 range. So while later years in this generation are meaningfully better than the first ones, the generation as a whole carries the highest volume of transmission-related complaints of any Pilot built. If you're looking at this generation used, 2019 or newer is the safer end, and a low-speed test drive through stop-and-go traffic will tell you a lot. Rank 3, 2nd generation, 2009 to 2015. This is where Honda introduced variable cylinder management, or VCM, to the Pilot's V6, a system that deactivates cylinders under light load to save fuel. It's a good idea that didn't execute cleanly. The most common complaint is excessive oil consumption, sometimes a quart or more between changes, along with spark plug fouling that owners describe as rough idle or a subtle vibration when the engine transitions between cylinder modes. Neither issue tends to strand you on the side of the road, but both mean closer attention to oil levels than most owners expect from a Honda, and spark plug replacement sometimes needed earlier than the factory interval. Oil consumption monitoring and more frequent oil changes largely keep this generation out of trouble, but it's a step down from the simplicity of the generation before it. Rank 2. 1st generation, 2003 to 2008. The original Pilot doesn't have VCM, doesn't have a 9-speed transmission, and doesn't have much to complain about. It's a naturally aspirated V6 paired with a conventional 5-speed automatic, and that simplicity shows in the ownership data. These routinely cross 200,000 miles with nothing more than standard maintenance. The most common age-related issues are things like timing, belt service being skipped by a previous owner, or worn motor mounts, both of which are known maintenance items rather than design flaws. It ranks above the 2nd generation specifically because it avoids the VCM oil consumption pattern altogether. The trade-off is dated tech, no modern safety features, weaker fuel economy. But mechanically, this is one of the more dependable Pilots Honda has built. Rank 1, Best. 4th generation, 2023 to present. The current Pilot is an all-new platform, and Honda made a change that matters more than any single spec. It dropped the problematic 9-speed for a more conventional 10-speed automatic, shared with other Honda and Acura models that already has a solid track record. Early owner feedback and initial quality data show far fewer of the shifting complaints that defined the previous generation, and the V6 continues without the VCM oil consumption issues seen in the 2nd generation. The honest caveat here is time. This generation hasn't been on the road long enough to have the 100,000-plus mile data the other 3 generations have. Based on the powertrain choices Honda made and early reliability indicators, it ranks at the top. But if you want the kind of long-term certainty the 1st generation has already proven, the data is still being written. The pattern across all 4 generations comes down to 2 things: how mature the transmission was, and whether Honda's fuel-saving technology was fully sorted before it reached the 2nd generation Pilot's engine. 1st generation skipped both problems by being simple. 4th generation solved both by using proven components. 2nd and 3rd generation are where Honda was experimenting, and that's where the complaints concentrate. If you're shopping used, generation and model year matter more than trim level, Know which years to lean toward and which to test. Drive carefully before you commit. If this helped you figure out where your Pilot lands, hit subscribe. And tell me your generation and mileage in the comments so I can tell you what to watch for next.